Welcome to this walkthrough of the Cyclic Possible World Semantics Governance Token simulation app. This tool helps us understand a complex concept, how decentralized autonomous organizations, or DAOs, can use modal logic, the logic of possibility and necessity, to manage their long-term governance. We start here on the About CPWS tab, which acts as our glossary. The whole system is built on three core concepts. World, the snapshot. Think of a world as a snapshot of the DAO's current settings. Is a fee 5% or 10%? Is a feature on or off? That's the world's state. Accessibility relation, the roadmap. This is the rulebook that defines where we can move next. On the governance map, can we move from world 1 to world 2? The accessibility relation determines the possible transitions. Cyclic nature, the continuous loop. Crucially, the system allows for a continuous loop. If we make a change that doesn't work out, the governance is designed to loop back and fix it, preventing permanent dead ends. With that context, let's go to tab 1, System Status, to get started. This is our starting point. When you first run the app, you need to initialize the data. We're going to create the example Kripke model, the map of all our possible worlds. You can now see the current active world is world 1. Our governance system starts here. We also see our history has been reset. Now we have our map. Let's run the vote that moves us along the roadmap. The simulation and control tab is where the action happens. Let's look at the sidebar. Here we have three governance parameters. Quorum, which we will set to 0.5, or 50% of the total voting power must participate for the vote to be valid. Approval threshold, 0.5. Of the votes cast, over 50% must be for the proposal to pass. And voter probability, 0.6. This sets the random chance that any voter will vote for a proposal. We keep it at 60% for a slight bias towards success. We're going to run a batch of predefined proposals. Since we start in W1, the only relevant proposal is the first one, W1 to W2. The simulation runs. The log below shows us the results sequentially. The proposal 1 vote met both the quorum and the approval threshold. Now the active world for proposal 1 has transitioned to world 2. Since the world changed, the next relevant proposal runs. Now we can see that a later proposal failed, proposal 2. Even though it passed the quorum, the random vote tally didn't meet the approval threshold. Crucially, the active world did not change, and the proposal that followed it was skipped because they weren't relevant to the current world. Now let's see the result of our vote on the map. This is our Kripke model explorer. The yellow node shows the new active world after the simulation. Our governance has successfully moved along the roadmap from W1 to W2 and back to W1 again. The green node, W2, is where governance has traveled to. Blue nodes are unvisited. If we scroll down to world details, we can see the valuation of each world, its proposition state on the left, and the world's metadata on the right. The W1 metadata attributes indicate that P1 is necessary, a transition to W2 is possible, and that there is an edge or link to W2. Finally, the Governance History tab gives us the full audit trail. Out of 6 proposals run in the simulation, only 2 passed. Proposal 1 moved the governance state from base to quorum, and Proposal 2 moved the governance state back from quorum to base. This simulation demonstrates how CPWS links abstract logic to tangible, auditable governance decisions, giving us a resilient, non-linear roadmap. Thank you for joining this walkthrough.